World's Worst Boyfriend, written by Carina Taylor. Narrated by Amanda Stribling and Blake Lockhart. Chapter 1. Sadie. Fletcher was napping on my couch. While I'd sat in the restaurant getting questionable looks from the waitstaff and patrons alike because he stood me up, he'd been at my home napping. I slammed my front door hard enough to make the floor creak. The jerk face kept snoring. That miserable cretin always came over and slept on my couch like the dead, or like he paid rent here, which he didn't. He had his own little dumpy duplex, as I like to call it, so why wasn't he napping there? All I was to him was a doormat, someone who would always be there whenever he called. It didn't matter that as my boyfriend, he got to stand me up not once, but multiple times now. He'd apologize, say he wouldn't do it again, and then, like the leopard that he was, not change his spots. I set my purse down on the entryway table. I walked over to him and hovered over his prone form. That jerk! He was still wearing his shoes in my house. Disgusting. He was breathing deeply. How annoying. I poked his side. He didn't move. I planted my hands on my hips. I wanted to teach him a lesson. I wanted him to recognize that I wasn't someone to be so easily forgotten. And although I didn't consider myself a needy girlfriend, how could I be with him as a boyfriend? I did enjoy talking to my boyfriend occasionally. And he should have had the decency to text me or call at least and tell me he was going to be asleep on my couch rather than leave me to grow old in the restaurant by myself. But then that would have meant that he was aware that he should have been with me. Jerk. So I turned around and carefully pushed my coffee table toward the center of the living room. I didn't want to risk it getting damaged with what I was about to do next. I leaned over Fletcher and grabbed the thick leather belt wrapped around his trim waist. My fingers bumped against something hard. He must have had his phone in his back pocket. Honestly, it wouldn't be a big deal if it broke. He had a work phone as well. He never answered his personal phone anyway. So would he even realize it was broken? My reasoning was sound. I was sure of it. I pulled with all my strength. Those power bar workouts were paying off. He rolled off.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?